Hey guys, welcome back to the show. In this episode, we again are going to play Dungeons & Dragons one-on-one with my brother Kjartan. We're going back to the legends of Elduran. Let's go. If you like cool sound effects like this, and that one, some of this, then go to our homepage at podbean.nordicdnd.com, click on battlebards.com and let them know Nordic D&D sent you.
Below the ground, a room of complete concrete is presented to you. Wooden torches light up the 40 square feet room, revealing a large round table covered by a red tablecloth. Around the room, you see glass-fronted cabinets containing neatly stacked books and files. The emblem of the fleur-de-lis is proudly presented on the wall. Sitting around the table, you see a woman and two men. The woman you know as her empress daughter, Princess Madeleine. The other two act as her advisors.
And he looks confused, but bows his head when he notices that it's the princess.
She gets up from the table and says, "Oh, Dante, I'm so happy that you could make it here tonight. We have some important business to discuss."
Of course.
"Please, sit.
And then sits down.
And she sits down and grabs a notebook and looks around. You see Sir Roland taking a chair and sits himself right beside you. Flanking you on the left and right are two elderly men. One of them is white as snow in his facial hair and his hair, and the other one has like a salt and pepper kind of color to him. Yeah. They are both human, and their face is very serious. And they sit awaiting Princess Madeleine's orders in Dante room that you see here, and these people, we are part of a group we call Syndicate. My mother does not know of this group, so you must never tell anyone about what is about to unfold.
So it's a secret organization?
We are a secret organization, and we work partly outside of the law to battle the Asari Order. The Asari Order is getting out of hand. The robberies, the killing, slave marketing is all getting out of hand. But we have reason to believe that the Asari Order has sold a traitor to Orntal. This so-called traitor is a drow named Zebeka Melvir. She was, like me, once a princess in the underground city of Kyrentas, a city in the Underdark of Vuldan, before they were enslaved by the elves of Orntal. And this leads me to why you are here. We need someone to travel to Orntal, to gather some information about the Asari Order. And who better to give it to us than an enemy of the Asari Order? I do know about the pride that lives within the drow. And I am very sure that this drow will do anything to see the Asari Order fall.
So the drow want them to fall?
I do not know this, but I can imagine. The drow are proud folk. She is a princess. And she was sold.
Princess, but how do you know about my animosity against the Asari Order?
I do not know that you are against the Asari Order. I could imagine, since you are a good man, and any good man would be against such criminal activities. But I do know of your battles and of your skills as a warrior. My Roland has told you many things about you, and word has spread around town that you have befriended dragons, and you have helped establish a city not far from here. And you have done many a great thing. You have cleared a goblin cave. You have searched for the orbs of doom. You have done many things, Dante.
I have been blessed by the gods to serve them, yes. And luck has been on my side for a long time.
Yes, and this is why I know that you are a man capable of doing such a job.
Well, you have my interest.
Well, that's good. Because for what we are about to do might be extremely dangerous. The drow of Orenthal have fallen to slavery, and they have been, and it has been so for 50 to 100 years, I'm not quite sure. And for you to contact them might be difficult, because the wood elves and high elves of Orenthal might not allow you to do so. The drow are to keep to themselves.
I remember.
Yeah.
I have been there.
Yeah, you have been there.
I have been there, yeah.
Then you also know of the illusion surrounding the city. That's great. So you know where to find it?
I do recall, yeah.
Yeah.
I should find it.
There's people say that you can't see the city, but when you enter, it appears before you.
It is hidden in illusion.
Yeah. Well, that's mighty helpful. So, and here's the other thing. We need you to leave as soon as possible.
I came prepared, so I am ready to leave at once.
I have arranged, because of what my Roland told me, I have arranged for safe travel. And it is by means of teleportation.
That will save a lot of time.
That would indeed save a lot of time. But your way back, if not you have any means of contacting, you might have to walk or ride. I do not know. Do you have means of contacting us?
I will find a way to contact you, yes.
That's great.
This teleportation, can it teleport a stout with me?
A stout?
Of course.
No. Sadly.
Okay.
It is not a powerful means of teleportation, but it will send you to a place within 25 miles of Orenthal. I cannot promise you where you went, but
okay.
I should hope that you arrive at your preferred destination.
Yeah, so I don't have any mount, but that's fine. I will manage.
Alright. But you have managed so many things in such a small amount of time.
Yes.
I have no doubt that you will manage somehow.
I will do my best, Princess.
I know you will.
I think I will give it an extra nudge, if you know what I mean, because this Asari Order has some personal meaning to me as well.
Okay, well, that sounds good. And she claps her hand to conclude the meeting. She gets up, looks to the left at the man sitting next to her, and says, Florian, it is time. He is the man who is to teleport you.
Okay, just give me a second, Ren.
Yeah, he will also need a second to set up the ritual or the... I don't know too much of these things, but he will have to set something up to manage the teleportation.
Dante goes for a moment in prayer and preparation, and he puts his iconic plate armor on with the mark of Ares, the helmet on the front, and his white robe. He puts on his helmet.
Yeah.
He hasn't been wearing his helmet for a long time. So he has his dwarvish full beard that he gets from the belt of dwarven kind.
Yeah.
But he puts the helmet over it, and he has a great sword which he has called Retribution.
Yeah.
He takes his wife's cloth off it, and he sheathes it, but he takes the flame sword and puts it on that one instead.
Yeah.
He says, "You are my new Retribution."
Like your own form of attunement.
Exactly, yeah. And put that in the place where the first greatsword was.
Yeah.
Like equipped, if you will. He has his shield, but it's not equipped. Also ready, hanging on the side.
Yeah. Just as a side note, you cannot use your shield and the sword at the same time.
No, at the same time, no. But I have my warhammer.
Yeah.
And I pray to Ares, the time has come. Guide me, O god of war. And Dante is ready.
And as you pray, you feel a sign of warmth, soon becoming anger inside your chest.
Remembering the family.
The sign that Ares is with you. Florian comes to you and he says, Dante, the teleportation circle is ready. You can step in now.
He goes right straight in.
And you see he has some markings on the ground, some kind of components that you do not know. There is a marking in the ceiling, and as you step inside, I would like you to roll a percentile dice. A D10 and a D100.
Yeah. That's 87.
87. As you stand inside this teleportation circle, you see the room swirling around you. And in one instant, there's total darkness. And you have this sickening feeling in your stomach, rising up to your chest. You feel pressure. You feel it out through your hands, down to your feet. And in an instant, and out of thin air, you appear at the side of a 10-foot wide dirt road. You feel the warmth of the sun on your neck, and 100 feet ahead, you see a crossroads. The road branches south, north, and west. To the north, you see grassy hills, and 2 miles to the northwest, you see a forest entrance. Behind you, you see nothing but sand. You are on the verge of the barren lands, the desert of the Vaxalimian Empire.
So did you say that Dante could see Oriental from where he was? Or?
No, Oriental is not visible.
At all, okay. Can you discern where he is?
Like I said, you know that the barren lands lay behind you, the desert of the Vaxalimian Empire. And about 100 feet ahead of you, you see a crossroads where the road branches south towards you, north, and to the northwest. And in between the northwest and the north branch, there is a forest.
Okay. Are there signs on this?
Yeah, you have kind of been here before.
Yeah.
And you know that the road northwest leads to Oriental.
Okay. he goes that direction.
Yeah. And as you approach the crossroads, you suddenly feel like the very foundation of the earth is shaking below your feet.
Okay, cool.
And as you turn around, you see the ground rupturing before you, and emerging, a huge purple worm shoots from the ground, ready for its next meal. Roll initiative.
Oh my god.
So you're about here.
Yeah.
And this way is north.
Yeah.
And the crossroads are 30 feet behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And before you stands
Nice.
a huge monstrosity.
Nice. Nice paint job, man.
Thanks.
Cool. Well, he screams. I have a 16
16.
initiative.
Dante, you will get the first action.
Yes. Well, he instantly ignites his sword.
So you take your sword off your back,
Yeah.
you mutter a few words, and the sword erupts into flame.
That's a bonus action for me to do. To speak the magic source command,
Mhm.
which is retribution.
Yeah. Retribution! Sword in hand, a giant worm in front of you.
He goes for an attack.
You go for an attack.
Yeah. Like he's standing up high at me, and I go like straight for his belly, or
For his tummy.
yeah, if you can call it that. Tjej 821. That's only 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
As you ignite your sword, you go for the stab, and you feel that it's metal like scales.
Mm.
You stab and you just glide past it.
Okay. That is one attack.
Yeah.
Since I have a level 5 of a paladin also,
Yeah.
I have an extra attack, which takes no action.
So you stab and you swing your sword around to go for a second strike.
Exactly. And that is a horrible. I need new dices, man. 15.
15. And as you swing your sword around, you go for your second strike and it clinks off of its scales. Does not find purchase.
Okay, so I use my bonus action and 2 actions, and that's it.
And that's it. The purple worm, seeing your aggressiveness, disappears down to the ground, only to shoot up right below your feet. And you'll have to make an experience saving throw.
That's the same throw. Fire, come on, dice. Don't screw me. This is so bad, man. 9.
9.
Yeah.
And as you do, you like split your feet to like stand on its jaws.
Mm.
But as it shoots up, the force of the worm catches you like a bit off guard, and it sticks to your leg and bites you. No. That's a natural 1.
Oh man.
It bites. It bites hard, but your plate armor covers your leg.
Awesome.
I mean, completely. And as you're standing there, full of fear for about what's to happen, you see the worm's tail going behind it and tries to stab you in the back.
Okay, cool.
A 1 and a 2. Stabs you in the back, but again your steel armor deflects any incoming damage. And that's the only thing it can do.
I'm waiting for his life.
You're evading for your life, and your armor helps you immensely. And it's your turn again.
Okay. Well, Dante will try to cast a spell as he's standing so close to it, and cast Inflict Wounds.
Yeah.
By touch. So, and glows up with the flames of Ares, and he tries to push his hand on its scales to inflict wounds on it, but I have to roll an attack, melee attack roll on it.
Yep.
Yes. And before I see, so I throw it at a 3rd level spell.
3rd level, yeah.
Yes, so 20 to it.
20 hits.
Yeah, and that's 6d10.
And seeing as you're like trying to balance to hold your ground, you like clutch the worm and you say a prayer to Ares and you infuse your hands with acidic or necrotic.
It's necrotic.
Necrotic. And as you lay your hands on it, you feel the hardened scales of the worm give way and your hands like melt into its side.
Should we roll damage? I'm part of this because I'm going to roll on my... it's too much dice. So here I use D&D Beyond and I roll 6d10. See you guys. And it's only 18 necrotic damage. I rolled a 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 3.
How much?
18.
18?
Yeah. You see that, guys? No! No! Why?
Okay. So, as you wrap your hands around it and you pray to Ares and you get this necrotic damage off, the scales still hard as shit. But you managed to damage it somewhat.
Yeah. Let me just check for bonus actions here. Yeah, I cast Spiritual Weapon. So I'm holding my hands on it to inflict the pain, and I feel it resisting it. It doesn't take as much damage as I want. So I take my other hand and cast Spiritual Weapon behind it. I roll, and it attacks instantly. Another 14, so another 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's a d8 plus 4. That's 10 damage.
10 damage,
Yeah.
not bad.
From the spiritual weapon as well.
The worm, feeling the immense pain you are inflicting upon it, stands tall and goes for a dive and tries to bite you from your head down. That is a 25 to hit.
No, that definitely hits.
And as it sets its teeth around your neck, it deals max. It deals 21 damage.
What kind of damage?
It is piercing. So you just see this worm from above you. I mean, it's partly swallowing you and biting into your sides, and you feel the pain. And then you hear this suckling sound, and you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, right. It was 25 damage at first, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and a dex save. I rolled a 19 plus 3, that's 21.
You feel that the worm is trying to suck you into its belly. But you stand your ground, you like take its jaws and you push it over yourself, and you're just covered in like green slime. And the tail, once again, shoots at your back.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
It hits.
You take 10 poison damage. No, acid.
Acid, damn.
No, it's piercing, it's piercing, it's piercing.
Piercing?
Yeah.
10.
And you'll have to make a constitution saving throw.
It's going downwards here, guys. A con save, right?
Yeah.
Only a 6. It's a lot of dice, guys. Oh, that does not sound good!
You take 40 poison damage.
Okay, I am resistant to poison.
You are.
I'm halving that down, which is very
fortunate.
fortunate.
Your belt of dwarven kind.
Yes. So as this poison goes inside me, my belt vibrates, giving me extra strength to...
So you manage to, you feel your veins like contracting, but somehow your body is trying to resist some of the effect. And does so successfully.
Awesome. So, as I afterwards evade away from the tail, or it goes back to its position, Dante again takes his flame sword, which is ignited, and goes for a strike.
You go for a strike.
Yes, and as a bonus action, you can use a channel divinity to choose a creature within 10 feet. You gain advantage on attack rolls against it for 1 minute until it drops to 0 hit points. And I use that.
Vow of Enmity.
Exactly. And that is what I do.
That's your bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
So now I have advantage. Which is good because that was only 5 plus 8, that's 13.
Sorry.
Please, man. Horrible, 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 horrible. 12. No, 14.
Does not hit. You take one swing, but still, the steel scales of this purple worm just won't budge. You have an extra attack.
Yeah. I go with it. Attack again. 2. Gives me 6. I need the dice! Please! Oh my god, Aries! It's cocked, right?
Yeah, that's cocked.
It's cocked.
Thankfully.
It is cocked. No! No!
Okay.
I'm rolling 4 times!
I will advise you to put that die in jail.
I need a new one. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm gonna die in first encounter. After such a build up.
You heard my backstory, guys, huh?
Okay. And as you swing mercilessly, but miss every time, you see the worm now slowly going around you, and around and around and around. You feel the strong yet slimy scales around you, and it tries to crush you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
My Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Come on, new dice. A little bit. 16.
16. You take half of 11 damage.
Oh.
Not good. 5 damage.
5 damage. That was a lot.
And as it crushes you, you feel the armor. It's kind of setting into your body. And as you do, you feel this little tinkling on your neck. And it tries to sting you. $13 to it.
Doesn't it?
It tries to sting you, but it goes past you. And it's your turn.
Dante is beginning to panic. He feels his icon on his chest of Ares. He grabs it. It's all gone in seconds. Prays to the god of Ares for protection and casts the spell of Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
You call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration. I picture Spartan warriors in this.
Yeah.
An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time, he's already in it. On a turn or starts his turn there, he must make a wisdom saving throw. That's you. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much of the damage. This is one of my actions. So, wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
So as this tabard of yours, the icon of Ares starts to light up, and you see spectral warriors, Spartan warriors, wearing a half-plate armor, spears in hands and shield, gather around the worm. And the worm has a 13 on its wisdom save.
Yeah, I had him at 16.
16.
So he fails.
So he fails.
3d8. So 4, 6, and a 1. That's only 7 actually.
7.
When I cast a spell as an action, I don't think I get an attack.
Oh, it's only if you take the attack action.
Yeah, then you get
with
it.
your weapon.
But I still have my bonus action with my spiritual weapon.
You do?
And I attack with it.
Yeah.
Which was not so good either. 13?
13 misses.
Okay.
Your spiritual weapon swings past it.
Yeah. Okay. But he's still in the area of my spiritual guardians.
Yep.
Half in speed, but he's standing still.
Yeah. The worm, once again, opens its mouth and tries to bite you. 15 to hit.
Misses.
So it bites, and you barely manage to swoop out of the way. And as you swoop, its mighty stinger once again tries to pierce you. 16.
No, I have 19.
It tries to pierce you. It hits your shoulder. Ding!
Awesome.
And it like shoots right off.
Yeah. Okay, I take a chuck in a health potion.
Yeah.
I actually have one greater health potion I see here.
Yeah.
So I take that before going for the others.
Yeah.
Which is a 44 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I take 16.
16?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so you reach into your pouch, you take forth a healing potion, you bite off the cork, and you swallow it whole. And you feel the healing effects going through your body. You feel your veins contracting a bit, and you feel a kind of warmth inside you, and you heal.
Toss it away as the juice is still running from my mouth. I'm chucking the health potion and again take my flame sword and try to stab that beast. And this time, yes, I roll 18 plus 7.
Well, that hits.
25, 46.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have 2 here. That's because 2 of them... Okay, this is just the slashing damage first.
Yeah.
Which is 6 plus 11 plus 3.
Not bad, 14.
14 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then the fire comes afterwards, which is 8.
You slash, and finally your sword cuts through the belly, the scales of the purple worm, and you hear it screech as fire starts to sear the wound. And you go for a second strike.
Yes. Yeah, this was only an 11.
11 does not hit.
No.
You go for the second strike and the worm just barely manages to... And you miss.
Yeah.
But it seems that the first one really made some damage.
Awesome.
And it's looking a little bit worse for wear.
Cool.
Then there's the worm. The worm tries its mighty bite once again. 27 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That hits 10 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And you have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Thanks. Yes, I rolled a 19, guys, plus 3.
Damn it!
These are the real dice now.
Alright. The stinger. Zink! Natural 1. The stinger once again misses.
Awesome.
And the worm goes down on the ground. And emerges behind you.
He actually has to take damage when he's on the start of his turn.
Oh.
Because he's in my spiritual area of guardians.
Okay.
Forgot about that, sorry. And that was the 3d8.
And it's a wisdom save again, or?
Yeah, it's wisdom save, I think so. That would make sense. I can just...
It's only a 12.
The centipede takes 3d8.
Cool.
So you take 3d8.
3d8.
And that is only 1 plus 7, that's 8, plus another 8, that's 16. So on his turn, my Spartan warriors emerge and stab him.
And you see as your warriors are stabbing it, it's like a shiver going across the worm's body as it descends into the earth and emerges behind you. It looks pretty bad, to be honest.
Dante turns around as he moved, the way he moved, and has his flame sword, it ignites in flame, and he just shouts, "Damage!" and goes for the attack, which is advantage.
Yeah.
Because Cuicos is a critical miss on the first one.
Ooh.
And only a 6 on the other +8, which is what?
14.
14.
14 does not hit.
Wait, I don't think it works in this sense. No, never mind.
Okay, so use me.
Yeah.
And still the scales of the worm now.
Yeah. Well, I'll go for the second attack anyway.
Oh yeah, that was only one. Yeah,
Only one.
advantage. Yeah.
7 + 8, 15.
Sorry.
Come on! Now we're picking 21.
21 hits.
Awesome. I use Divine Smite. Then a third go.
Yeah.
I want a bitch to die.
I want a bitch to die.
That means first I roll for my normal attack, which is 2d6
Yep.
3. Which is just a slashing damage. That is 8 + 3, 11. Slashing damage, then fire ignites it, which is 7. And then I go 48. 7 + 1 is 8. +5, damage to Jericho. 13 +5, that's 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 damage. Do you have the total?
Okay. As you raise your sword, your flaming sword, you see a shot of light hit it. And as you swing, you like make a cross. First slash you hit carved its belly in a tilted line to the right. Now you strike a tilted line to the left. And you see just thunder and fire will engulf it. And it falls to the ground.
Awesome.
Dead.
And that he goes down on one knee. And gets back up. Walks to his destination. Away from the world.
Well,
Lucky.
Second me.
Let me see him. See you guys. Look. You painted it yourself, right?
yeah.
Looks amazing. Awesome.
Yeah, the only thing I need is a base. I didn't have one at home. So if I had a base, I could have used some other materials like grass or some sand or something to make it more better visual, you know, right?
I really think you
But
should.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's very good. I think one of these days you should record when you are painting to show the audience how you paint them.
Yeah, sure.
So guys, we're gonna stop here for this episode, and as you can see, it's really excited to play a live game, and I hope you enjoy it. And we're gonna have a continuation in another episode in the future.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that, and be sure to subscribe. Click that bell so you won't miss when that episode occurs.
Yeah.
Right? Tell us what you think in the comments, and see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. How can I help you, Dante? You must wait for a second.
It's a test of your patience, Dante. Just sit there.
I cannot remember the name. So that. He will also need a second to set up the Joshua.
Okay, I'll take a chuck in
the armor. The purple worm, seeing your aggressiveness. The purple worm, seeing your aggressiveness. Were the Roth. And the Empire of Lagoria is inhabited mostly by humans. And the Empire of Lagoria is inhabited mostly by humans. and is looking a little bit worse for wear.
Cool.
Little bit.